Hello everybody and welcome back to Outlast. Now unfortunately I did record this already once, but for the whole time while I was recording it, I didn't have any audio. So the whole time you would just hear nothing. No gameplay, you wouldn't hear me, just nothing. So I'm going to play through everything again so I don't have to, go back and do that. Go back and do all of that all over again, just so it's easier. Fuck. Whoever finds my corpse, trust no one and tell everyone. I'm not crazy. I know only crazy people say that. But I am as sane as this world allows, with a camera full of evidence. Don't call it a gospel, call it a mockery of reason. Let the world know it is Murkoff's fault. Bury these bastards with my mutilated body. From the personal records of Dr. Wernickel, Frankenstein or the Modern Prometheus by Mary Shelley, published anonymously in 1818, chapter 23, excerpt. Man, I cried, how ignorant art thou in thy pride of wisdom! Cease, you know not what it is you say. I broke from the house angry and disturbed. I retired to meditate on some other action. And like I said, I did play through this once, but I'm still going to try and, get the best reaction. And this will actually be the last episode of Outlast, the first one. And I will be focusing more on The Last of Us after this, because I know it's way far behind. But it's also a much longer game. God, that never gets old. So I will be playing it probably twice, actually, before I start a new game. And if you want to see more Outlast, because I have the DLC in the second game, just, let me know in the comment section. Hit the subscribe and like button, and I'll bring the second one back in more horror games. Project Walrider. Post-mortem primary report. Author Jennifer Rowland. My 14th autopsy over Walrider patient showing no more signs of accepting the therapy than any others. There have been slight gains in cell migration and morphogenesis, including effects similar to human growth hormone, but nothing to suggest the stable creation of a sentient, independent swarm. So tired, doubting my judgment, will submit another request for leave. The psychological cost of using such far gone and further provoked patients is more than I feel I can handle. Messages hanging less hope on the far-flung theories of a senile Nazi and move towards using a simpler mechanical engine based on major sperm protein. Will definitely suggest harsher chemical restraints. Murkoff Security killed patient 921 after he overcame enough tranquilizers to put down a hockey team. I'm afraid the hormone therapy is interacting with our chemical restraints in a counterproductive manner. Now, I will say, as a kid when this came out, because this is a pretty old game, I was horrified of this game. But I will say, it was very fun to come back and actually play it. This is the morphogenic engine. A few lines of mathematics and algorithm to reprogram us, turn us into nightmare factories. A few numbers on a dry erase board. Give me a hacksaw and a few hours along with Dr. Wernickel's corpse. I feel like I owe him a debt. Because this game is definitely a horror show, but it is still very, very good. I've not heard anything about the second game or the DLC, so I will have to, look at that. Oh, hi. This is fun. I like this. I'm okay with this. This is the way you die, ripped to pieces from the inside, watching your marrow scatter on the concrete wall. You've escaped one hell, Chris Walker. God help me, but I somehow hope that you don't find another.
Try to explain. I know. I am supposed to be dead. No such luck. I am older than sin, but somehow the only one left. Because of Billy. He takes care of me. He may think I'm his father. He certainly loves me, poor idiot. Do you know what the symbol represents? It warns of a nanohazard. Microscopic machines. Technology we have had for decades but never mastered. Murkoff discovered in my research a workaround. Turning the cells in the human body into nanofactories. It's the natural function of cells to produce molecules, but through psychosomatic direction, we engineered the precise molecules necessary. Mind over body. It was foolish and wrong to think we could control it. To use madmen to make something so strong. You have to stop him, to murder Billy. Turn off his life support, his anesthesia. You have to undo what I've done. No one can get out of this place while he lives. You must kill him.
I love how we recorded that. But, we've actually heard of Billy. And that was... I know it's here. Hold on. Documents... yeah, Billy's Dreams. So this is the person who was talking about the therapy. And, you know, and... We've heard of him, but we've not necessarily met him. He unlocked the door first. But I want to know what tore through this place and left bodies like everywhere. Nope. So unfortunately, the Wall Rider, as you can see, is now a main villain and decides to show his face for more than, 30 seconds. At a time. But from what I'm understanding is Chris Walker and the priest are really just puppets. They had nothing to do with the main story. Oh, that is. All they were here for was just plot, necessarily, and basically failed experiments. And that Billy was actually able to control really something. I'm not entirely sure, but that's just to my understanding. Oh, this is great. I still can't believe that I recorded without, having any of the audio, which is upsetting, but not too bad. Note to all personnel from consultant MM008. 8. Rudolph Wernickel. Do not worship the swarm, nor allow the delusions of the patients to influence your beliefs. Any sentient being based in this technology will be so far superior to us that illusions of godliness will be reasonable. We have always looked into chaos and called it God. We now are blessed with sufficient power that such beliefs could destroy us. Do not be tempted. Remember that you are scientists. Awesome. Giant egg. The assembly of the feeder chambers, the precursor molecules, vague memories of nanotechnology articles I've read online, probably drunk, probably distracted, not nearly enough to know how to destroy it, but Billy's in the center of it. Find him, kill him, and end this. That's awesome. Oh, yummy. There's a bunch of broken pods. He looks so dead. Billy Hope. From Billy's patient reports, he ought to be 23 years old. He looks like at least 50 years of rough road pain scratched deep into what I can see. Killing you would be an act of kindness. Oh, I didn't mean to. Okay, that's interesting. Murkoff Psychiatric Systems. To avoid patient injury, the morphogenic engine life pod requires a daily inspection of all vital systems. Vital System 1. The enriched oxygenated something perfluorocarbon from the life-supported fluid reservoir must be continually flushed and replaced throughout the course of the patient's treatment. Vial 2. Electricity supply supplemented and ensured by the sublife generator. Properly in fueling and maintaining of the sublife generator should be confirmed hourly. And 3. The fails. In the case of a catastrophic loss of 1 and 2, the life pod failsafe will engage. Well, it looks like everyone is dead except for Billy. Oh, hello. Everyone except for Billy is just dead. Which is always great. This is Billy Hope's lungs, liver, and life. A machine the size of a football team to keep one lunatic alive. Fuck it all. Break it all. He has to die. You know, I don't really blame the hate for Billy. He kind of is like caused the biggest dilemma of the world right now. I mean, we lost our fingers to him. Or to, you know, people that was mainly his fault. But whatever. From the personal records of Dr. Wernickel, Frankenstein of the Modern Prometheus by Mary Shelley, published anonymously in 1818, Chapter 14 excerpt. Learn from me, if not by my precepts, and at least by my example, about how dangerous is the acquirement of knowledge, and how much happier that the modest man who aspires to become greater than his nature allows. Oh, you're fast. Time to go. You know, I thought it was a lot faster, but we're somehow faster than him and he floats. Okay, there's one. Oh, blimey. Get better. How many stairs? Why so many stairs? The music is kind of banging though. Oh, hi. I thought he was friendly. Oh, he hit me. He touched me. And I'm out of here. Oh, my God. Document. Oh. Please find the attached the permission to proceed form for the patient William Hope of Murkoff Charitable Psychiatric Program at the Massive Hospital in Colorado. The form is standard, and all relevant lines have been signed. It appears Billy is unaware of his mother's recent guided cardiac arrest. He's submitting to the experiment with understanding unfounded financial remuneration to his mother and a charitable donation to her church. Wernickel, having read the boy's dream reports, believes he has an enormous therapeutic potential. Doesn't matter now, he's gone. Or... I didn't sound too bad. That's another thing I like about this game, is like the blood. Like if your character walks through the blood, it follows him. Like, I find that cool. This game came out a long time ago, but it's still very good. Oh, okay. Hi. Well, that was interesting. No, I'm running out of chest. Go. Button. Video camera. Like you're dying for it. Something tells me we're not going to make it out of here. Like, by the time that I realized my audio was recording, I didn't get to see the ending. I just looked over, and nothing was recording. This is about as far as I got. This is the wall rider taking over.
Becomes a host.
Jesus God, what is that thing, Dennis?
So I know you can't see my face, but the biggest jaw drop ever just happened. But that's The Last of Us. That's the full game. Chapters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8 chapters of them. Now this game was fun. I will say that we had a bunch of saves. But if there's anything else you guys would like to see, like I said, I will be playing the Last of Us for a little bit, and I will at some point in time play the Whistleblower as well as the second game. But I hope you all enjoyed. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.